Hey everybody, I'm here to talk about the Planning Your Essay graphic organizer, which is kind of similar to the other graphic organizers that we've done for our previous writing assignments, but it's structured a little bit differently. Remember that for this assignment, you're writing a letter, and it's an argument essay, so you're trying to change someone's mind about an issue. And the two prompts that you can choose from are, well, for the first one, you can write to Miss Jones-Wallace, the principal, and say, hey, Miss Jones-Wallace, these are some ways that we can reduce plastic pollution at Memphis School of Excellence. Can you get on board with these things? The second one is writing to Mayor Strickland in Memphis and saying, hey, Mayor Strickland, I think that we should ban plastic bags in Memphis, which is something that a bunch of other cities and even some states have done recently. So you're choosing one of those two prompts and writing about it. The first thing that you want to do as you approach this is to read one of the two anchor articles. The first anchor article goes with that the first prompt about writing to Miss Jones-Wallace, and the second anchor article goes with the second prompt about writing to Mayor Strickland. Now, you're welcome to use Trash Vortex or your own research in this writing, but Trash Vortex is really long, and your own research might take, an overwhelming amount of time. So these two articles are really good places to get your data if you're looking for that a little bit later in this writing. So you read your two articles. Now you're going to go down to the graphic organizer itself. We're starting with audience. Remember, for the first prompt, Ms. Jones-Wallace is your audience. For the second prompt, Mayor Jim Strickland is your audience. So you're going to be thinking, who is my audience? Are they going to be likely to agree with me? Are they going to be skeptical of what I'm saying? What are they most concerned about? Now, I know a lot of you don't follow local Memphis politics. I don't expect you to go research Jim Strickland's positions on climate change or something. But if you're thinking, if you're the mayor of Memphis, is plastic bags something you're going to be thinking about a lot? What might you be worried about if you passed a plastic bag ban? That kind of thing. So once you've done your audience section, you're moving down to your thesis statement, which is your main claim. You're going to say, I believe that we should do this. And obviously what you're doing depends on the prompt, but that's the core argument that you're making. If you could make your argument in one sentence, this is the thesis statement. Then you're moving down to background knowledge. What's the problem? Obviously for both of these, we have just read a whole book about how plastic pollution is a problem, especially in the ocean. Draw on some of your knowledge from Trash Vortex in this section. You don't need specific quotes, but just general class conversations that we've had about the impact of plastic pollution. That's going to be useful in this background knowledge section. This all is in your introduction, in your actual writing. Now you're moving down to the body. I have two columns for claims here. You only need one claim. You could do two body paragraphs if you want, but one is the only one that's required. And they're in the claim data commentary format. So you're going to start with the claim, then come up with some data from the anchor articles or from Trash Vortex, and then coming up with some commentary in the same way that we practiced in previous claim data commentary writing. If you're really confused about claim data commentary writing and you need help, please ask me for help. We've done a little bit of work with this already, and I want to make sure that you feel solid with it before you just kind of have at it. All right, and that's the graphic organizer. It's not super long. Once we start writing our essay on Thursday, we'll practice a lot more with using this to kind of get it into the essay, but I want you to fill this out first so that you've already done a lot of the thinking on the essay. We're almost there, guys. You all rock. Please ask me if you have questions.